Howdy folks, welcome to the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series Gen 4 Shootout presented by Bass Pro Shops. Here we go folks, under the lights at Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's a doubleheader here in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Look, some people said, hey, we want a Gen 4 race, we want a Gen 4 season. Well look, we got a Gen 4 Expedition race tonight featuring cars from 2004 and 2005. Now, this is truly a tribute to the history of this series. You know, before the series even started in 2018, this style racing took place with these exact same cars throughout the late 2000s and early 2010s. And this is a really cool way to kind of pay tribute to that. But we're going to have an exciting 26 diecast race tonight, all going out for the win here. Incredible Gen 4 paint schemes all throughout the field, and we'll go ahead and show tonight some of the lineup. You know, a lot of y'all probably don't know some of these drivers, so it's going to be really cool. But these are the diecasts I grew up having, and it's going to be exciting to see who could win this Gen 4 race. It's going to be fun. Tony Stewart's on pole. Let's go and get the cars off pit road and get the Gen 4 Shootout from Atlanta Motor Speedway under the lights underway. Alrighty folks, here we go. So like I said, this is an expedition race. There's no points, no championship, nothing but the W. So here's kind of a new camera angle for the 1.5 mile tracks. We tested this at Bristol. A lot of people seem to like it, so we're going to go and hop to it. We're going to push the cars on the back straightaway so the cars are coming towards you rather than at a side angle, and I think it will provide better racing. And for the new fan out there, how Duralast Cup Series racing works, we push a car around the track wherever it lands. We take it off, we set it to the inside. Well, let's say Tony Stewart's there. Well, Dale Jr., who qualified outside pole, if the nose of his car gets to the back end of that car, that is a completed pass, and that's how Duralast Cup Series racing works. If a car comes off the track, makes any contact with another car, that is a multi-car wreck. But if a car comes off the racetrack for any reason, that is a DNF. Here is Tony Stewart in the Shrek 2 Home Depot Chevrolet Monte Carlo. Green flag here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And Tony Stewart's out front. Here's Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the Budweiser Monte Carlo. We actually did a review on this one. Here we go. Dale Jr. And the A-car goes out front. Here is Elliott Sadler in the M&M's Ford Taurus, one of the best paint schemes from the mid-2000s. And Sadler is going to get up to third place. Here's Kurt Busch in the Irwin Tools Ford Taurus. Holy cow, he's going to get up to third. Now, some of these cars, for the newer fan out there, the Kurt Busch car right there, the 97, that has rubber tires, so it rolls completely different than, per se, Sadler or Earnhardt's Winter Circle / Action Mold diecast. And this is another different mold. It's Jimmy Johnson of the Lowe's Monte Carlo. Well, this is a Racing Champions mold. We got 3 different diecast manufacturers out here battling. Action / Winter Circle. You got, of course, the Hot Wheels cars. Most of them are from Roush. Well, this one is a Racing Champions. It's a lightweight car, but the wheels are not exactly the most sturdy. Let's see how this car is in the competition. Here's Jimmy Johnson. And shot out of a cannon up to second. Here's Jeff Gordon in the DuPont Monte Carlo. Actually picked up this car last year at Texas Motor Speedway. I paid I think $4 or $5 for it. It was a great car. Here we go. Let's see how this cat can do. And he's going to get around his teammate. And guess what, folks? This Sunday, this is a doubleheader weekend I mentioned, with this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, an hour earlier. So it's going to be 3 o'clock for those cats over there in the Central Time Zone like myself. 4 o'clock for those over there on the East Coast. You'll be able to tune in for the Bass Pro Shops 500. That's the normal NASCAR Duralast Cup Series race where we have 40 cars with 2 races to go in the championship. Anybody could win it. Heck, William Byron could clinch the championship this weekend. So let's see how this one goes. Here's Greg Biffle and the Flash National Guard Ford Taurus. And Biffle's going to struggle. Here is Mark Martin and the Kraft Oscar Mayer Ford. And unfortunately, Mark Martin is going to be, well, pretty much tailing at the back. So you can pretty much see already how the Hot Wheels diecast, they don't really roll too well, right? The Action / Racing, or Action / Winter Circle, and the Racing Champion cars are significantly faster. They are different molds, but I would say the Racing Champions car are the lightest diecast almost ever produced. But they lack the wheel I would say, grip, because the Winter Circle ones, their wheels are very solid. The Racing Champions one, they kind of pivot a little bit. And when it comes to diecast and rolling ability, the slightest difference can make a huge finishing position result. So here's Casey Kane in the Mountain Dew Dodge Charger. Shot out of a cannon, he'll get around Jeff Gordon. Here's Kevin Harvick in the Good Wrench Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And Harvick gets around Kurt Busch. And for those who are just tuning in, Season 4 was announced very shortly ago. It's going to be a 12-race season for the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series in Season 4. The Daytona 500 course kicking off August 1st with the dual races being that Thursday before. So very reminiscent of what the race weekend is right now. So that's going to be fun later this summer. Hopefully we have some good racing there. Here is Rusty Wallace, and this is a nostalgia trip. Puddle Bud Miller Lite Dodge Intrepid. Wow, is this a hot rod? Let's see what this cat can do. Holy cow, he'll get around the 29. Here's Jamie McMurray in the Haviland Dodge Charger. Oh, tough luck right there for the 42. He comes off the racing surface, makes contact with Elliott Sadler, our first DNF of the night. So that's unfortunate for the 42 and the 38. They are taken out of contention for the Gen 4 shootout. Here's Bobby Labonte in the Shrek 2 Interstate Batteries Monte Carlo. Oh, man! Looks like it's pretty slick over there in turns 3 and 4. The 18 just does the Watusi down the apron. That is a DNF as well. Here is Ricky Rudd in the Motorcraft Ford Taurus. Let's see what this cat can do. And barely gets around Kurt Busch. Barely. I mean by like the fraction of an inch. Here is Jeremy Mayfield in the Mountain Dew Pitch Black 2 Dodge Charger. Oh! Well, another DNF. Well, I'm trying to fix turns 3 and 4 over there. It looks like they're just going to have to wing it because those two pieces are not connecting and the show must go on. So, here is the 01 of Joe Nemechek in the U.S. Army, Monte Carlo. Holy cow, Nemechek out front. That's what I talked about, folks. Those racing champion cars. They're the lightest build out there in the field. I tell you what, it's almost like paper thin. That's how some of those metal, die-cast metal feels on there. It's almost twice as thick for the Winter Circle cars. But the axles are not that good. But that 01 car, it's got some speed. Here is Michael Waltrip in the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Monte Carlo. And Mikey gets the second place. Here's Dale Jarrett in the number 88 UPS Arnold Palmer Ford Taurus. And that thing is tail dragging. Holy crap. Here's Kyle Busch in number 5 Kellogg's Monte Carlo. Well, let's see what this cat can do. Of course, it could be racing this Sunday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here at the Bass Pro Shops 500. So, can he go double down here at Atlanta? Let's see. Dang! He is out front. Well, the opportunity to sweep the weekend is alive for Mr. Rowdy as Joe Nemechek is passed coming off the front stretch. Check this one out. Scott Wimmer and the Caterpillar Dodge Intrepid. Let's see what this cat can do. And Scott Wimmer gets a little bit sideways, though. He's going to save it and stay on the racing surface, and he is by a fraction get around Kevin Harvick. Here is Texas Terry Labonte in a GMAC or GMAC Chevrolet Monte Carlo. What a stunning paint scheme. Heck, I remember getting this car brand new for Christmas back in 05, and it's pretty cool to see it on the track. It's just really cool to be able to do this race for y'all guys. You know, the channel so close to 3,000 subscribers. But I just want to, do this race for y'all. Y'all are just unbelievable, freaking amazing. And let's do it, folks. Here we go. Terry Labonte. And Labonte gets around Gordon. So what it looks like to me is that turns 3 and 4 is going to be Calamity Corner come Sunday. And it's really going to determine our NASCAR Duralast Cup Series champion. But here is Bill Elliott and the number 39 Coors Light Dodge Charger. Let's see what this cat can do. And unfortunately, Bill Elliott gets around Biffle. And I say unfortunate, you know, I'd love to see him actually be able to win a Duralast Cup Series race, but unfortunately that car just don't have the speed in it. We got 4 more cars to go tonight, and if you haven't known already, you can get free shipping at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Use the promo code DIECASTbuffet. Any orders $20 or more, so that's 3 brand new 164s. Of course, 2021 Diecast are coming up literally later this month. You get a 124. You're going to save $10 on shipping there. No tax. You'll save $5 on a $20 order. You think about it. How many Diecasts you get a season? You'll save a crap load. Here is Ward Burton in the Net Zero Chevrolet Monte Carlo. 4 cars to go here tonight from the Gen 4 Shootout. Oh, tough luck for Ward Burton. Spinning out down the back straightaway. Whoa, that was close. And what happened, folks, you probably can't see this, but the right front here, this is what I talked about with the Racing Champions diecast. So you press it in, it kind of locks up. So what happened here is he probably landed the car. You have to think about it. These are very fast machines. The car landed. And again, I don't know if you can see that or not, but the right front, it kind of snags. So I can kind of pop it out of place. Now it's free, but I can kind of, you know, lock it in. So that looks like to me when he landed in the corner, it locked it, come off the corner. It was pretty much using the brakes on the right front, spun it right around. Here is Robbie Gordon and the Fruit of the Loom Chevrolet. Wow. Look at the axle on this thing. This thing definitely sideways out there. Holy cow. Let's see how this car runs. Oh boy. 3 cars to go tonight from Atlanta. And Robbie Gordon gets around Dale Jarrett. And very similar to Ward Burton, like I mentioned, the axles on these were not that good. There's a little bit of a pivot action. Sometimes these back wheels can kind of get stuck and they kind of lock up, and that looks like what happened to Robbie Gordon's machine. But I mean, wow, that was crazy though with Ward Burton. Here is Brian Vickers in the GMAC.com Chevrolet Monte Carlo. 2 cars to go. Who is going to win the Gen 4 Shootout? Can Kyle Busch sweep the weekend at Atlanta? Here we go, folks. 2 cars to go. Oh, man! And it appears to me that those Racing Champions cars are, they're either a hit or miss. They're either the 01 car over there that's just absolutely bullet fast, the 44 car, Terry Labonte, bullet fast. Or they're just absolutely they cannot make a Duralast Cup Series lap to save their life. We touched on the Hot Wheels diecast. The fastest one out here is that 97 car, but both of his teammates, again, rubber wheels, they don't roll too good. Biffle and Mark Martin finding themselves deep in the pack here. A lot of DNFs for, what, a 26-car field? That's a lot of DNFs there. And the final car to go. Get this, folks. Scott Riggs in the Valvoline Chevrolet Monte Carlo. The last car to go. To make sure the axles are all clear, ready to go. This one feels pretty good. Wow, it's going to be Kyle Busch or Scott Riggs to win the Gen 4 Shootout. Thursday night Duralast Cup Series Racing. Let's go. Let's see what this cat can do. Here we go, folks. Riggs versus Kyle Busch. And Scott Riggs gets around Kevin Harvick. It's going to be the Kellogg's number 5. Kyle Busch will win the Gen 4 Shootout presented by Bass Pro Shops. Wow, folks, what a awesome Gen 4 Shootout. What do y'all think about this style of racing with the Gen 4 cars? Man, I tell you what, they provided a show. I mean, we've seen cars spin it out, flipping. Wow, man, it had the energy of an all-star race. But obviously, it wasn't an all-star race. It was all just for the win. No stages, no, gimmicks or anything like that. Just flat out racing to the flag. And man, I really thought Nemechek was going to pull it out, but you seen that 5 car, that is not the action/winner circle version of that car. That is indeed the Racing Champions. Heck, I remember getting that car from Dollar General back in 05, and that car right there just went to victory lane in the Duralast Cup Series Gen 4 Shootout. What a crazy race. And check this one out. Michael Waltrip gets a 3rd place finish here. And in Duralast Cup Series tribute, we're gonna do the top 10 here. There's no points, but we're gonna do the top 10 because this is the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series and it's the most unscripted original Diecast series on YouTube. And Dale Earnhardt Jr., outside of the pole sitter, he gets a 4th place finish here in his Budweiser Chevrolet. And Casey Kane kind of came from the back and found a way to get a top 5. Great run for that Abraham number 9. And this one to me is truly a upset. Terry Labonte finds a way to get that number 44 GMAC Chevrolet out to a 6th place finish. Wow. And you know, the car that won this race was a Racing Champions car. And I'll try to show you a little bit closer what I mean. So you see the axles here, they're a little bit wobbly, right? You can see how they're a little bit more inconsistent, but they kind of bend a little bit, right? Well, that can make you or break you. It could help the car turn in the corners. Think about it. You talk about real stock cars, they have camber. The tires will kind of bend in shape to the track. Well, that actually could help the Racing Champions cars. They're very lightweight, so they have speed. You know, the Jeff Gordon car, those axles are not going to move. Yeah, he got a 7th place finish tonight, but those axles, it could have slowed him down. That's what I'm saying. So there is something to learn here with these Racing Champions diecast. And Jimmy Johnson, another one of those Racing Champions cars, and they're going to take the checkered flag in the first ever Gen 4 shootout here in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series. Wow. Great stuff right here, fellas. And your pole sitter, good old Tony Stewart, he's going to come away with a 9th place finish. A little bit of a bump draft right there. There we go. Get them cats lined up. And check this one out, folks. Rusty Wallace in that Puddle of Mud Miller Lite Dodge comes away with a top 10 finish tonight here at the Gen 4 Shootout. What a crazy Duralast Cup Series race we've seen tonight, fellas. And this Sunday, make sure to stay tuned, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Easter Sunday, no NASCAR, no problem. We got the Bass Pro Shops 500 here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. That is going to be the second to the final NASCAR Duralast Cup Series race of Season 3. Season 4 has already been announced, so you can stay tuned for that. Already have the whole schedule announced and everything. It's going to be exciting, folks. We're going to be going to do tracks like Phoenix, Dover, Darlington, and Rockingham. And this track right here, Atlanta Motor Speedway, is going to be the home of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series season finale in Season 4. And it's going to be exciting. I'm hyped up for the new season, but hey, we still got to crown a champion in Season 3. And could Kyle Busch go for the weekend sweep here in the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series? Obviously, he's going to be driving a Toyota, not a Chevrolet. But wow, man. Joe Nemechek, I thought he had it there. But nope, it was Kyle Busch to win here at a nighttime Atlanta stock car race. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, I say this in every video, make sure to go shop at Circle B Diecast or Plan B Sales with the promo code DIECASTbuffet. Any orders $20 or more, it does help out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Holy cow, folks. Do y'all like this style of racing? Do you like the Gen 4 stuff? I tell you what, we had some fantastic racing. You know, these diecasts might be 15 years old, but I tell you what, folks, they provided some great stock car action. And for the voice of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, I'm Garrett Hodge. Hope you're having a blessed one, and have a great night.
This has been a presentation of the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series on Diecast Buffet.